Hey, welcome everybody. We're replaying the 73 World Series between the Mets and the A's. It's October 14th, 1973, Game 2. First game was won by the A's. And here are the. It was a 3-run homer by Gene Tennis in the bottom of the 13th inning, which gave the A's a Game 1 victory. So that was an exciting game. And we're back in Alameda County. And we're a little bit more organized this time. We have a nice score sheet done in print. It's been printed out. So it's looking good, and we're ready to start using History Maker Baseball. We're going to pull some fast action cards. No reason we can't do that. Big pile of fast action cards that we're going to use. And we're right about to start. It's going to be Vita Blue on the mound for the A's, and Jerry Koosman for the Mets. Now, Vita Blue is the quality star, semi-star, semi-flash, and semi-control, whereas Jerry Koosman is a star, semi-flash, and control. So Jerry Koosman has the advantage. It's lefty versus lefty. So we're going to right about to get started. It's going to be Wayne Garrett. He's leading off. He's a rookie for the. Actually, no, he's not a rookie. He was a rookie in '69. So he's a vet. He's more of a veteran now. He has no experience quality. So therefore, he's not a rookie and not totally a veteran either. So he's somewhere in between. So we're going to get started. We're going to pull a card. Here's the first pitch of the 1973 World Series Game 2. The Mets are down 0-1. Now the mood I created, the A's won the game, so I made them semi-harmonious. And the Mets lost. Hello, brother. How are you? Good to see you. The Mets lost, so I made them semi-dissonant. And I just kind of created those. Now, my cold and hot batters are from the actual game. Cleon Jones had 3 hits, and Mian went 0 for 5. Down here, it was Jackson had 4 hits, and Fossey went 0 for 5, that sort of thing. So I just used that to see if we can kind of recreate history. And here we're going to pull the first card. Here's the pitch from Garrett. So it's Vita Blue. And it's a 2-3-4. And a 2-3-4 asks me if there's runners on base. There is not. Hot batter is the batter. The first batter is not hot. So it's popped up to the left side. And right there is Bando, 1 away. Next pitch, the batter, Felix Mian. It's a 146. Asked me if the pitcher, Blue, is a flash. He's a semi-flash. Let's see what the decided die says. Decided die says he is not. So we go to the next one. It was a 146. And it says champion. Is Mian a champion? He is not. He's a semi-hero. So it's a ground out to second base. So it's going to be 4-3. 2 out in the first inning of Game 2 of the 73 World Series. Where were you October 14th, 1973 is really the question. So in the box steps Rusty Staub, and we're going to have to look for his card. I don't think I have it in the deck. Let's see where Rusty is. Now, these cards, I'll tell you, they're not easy to handle. They're very, very sticky. I don't enjoy these cards. I love the system. I'm not crazy about the card quality. They insist that this is the best possible card quality for them so they can earn a profit and they can be marketable and they can kind of be competitive, and I totally disagree. This is a great, very unique system. So we're going to pull a card here. Rusty Staub steps in the box. It's a lefty batter against Vita Blue. And it's 445. 445. Asked me if Blue's a workman, and Blue is definitely not a workman. Patient is Rusty Patient. He's not. He's a semi-hero, semi-slugger. So it's a grounder to first, and that retires the side. 3 unassisted. So no runs, no hits. We go to the bottom of the first. Now these are the. Let me show you the sleeves that I use for the play. This actually is not the sleeve that I want to use. Here they are. They're a little bit thinner. Yeah, 45 by 68 I think does the trick. And I'm going to get Rusty, who I really value, and I'm going to put him in a little. So this will be easier to handle the cards now. It's going to be Bert Campaneris. We're going to pull a card for Bert. The pitch from Koosman. 234. Runners on base, no. Hot batter. Campaneris is not a hot batter. And it's a pop to 5 to the third baseman, Garrett. One away. Hey there. And we're going to pull for Rudy, Joe Rudy. Joe Rudy's eventually going to have a pretty decent career with the Angels. A 3-4-6. And there's nothing under the pitcher column. We go to the batter column. Ask me if he's eager. Is Rudy eager? He's semi-eager. Let's see what the decider die says. It says he's eager, so that's going to be a fly to center. Right there is Han. 2 down. Sal Bando's next. Pull a card, the pitch from Koosman. It's a 6-6-6, the sign of the devil. So the devil's in his blood. Is Koosman an ace? No. Is Bando a sad sack? No. Deep drive, glove, horseshoe. Horseshoe says gold outfielder has a chance to make a catch. Go to glove microchart. Glove microchart. And we are going to pull a card. And we're going to look. Not that. We're going to look right there. 5. So it says that ball is out of here. Home run. Sal Bando. Deep drive. Left field. Back goes the left fielder Jones to the track. To the wall. It's out of here. 1-0. Oakland A's. Reggie Martinez Jackson. We're not rolling dice today. We're pulling cards. Here's the pitch from Koosman. 3-3-6. Acer Dynamic. Nope. Satsec Utility or Patient. Nope. Single to center. Base hit. Reggie Jackson. 2-out single. He's on at first. We're going to go to the player experience for the next batter. Next batter is going to be Gene Tennis. His player experience is no quality. We're going to roll 2. 3-4. 3-4 says prospect batter, no. Otherwise, ground out to first. And that's going to retire the side. 3 unassisted, out number 3, but the A's pick up 1 run on 2 hits. And they lead it after 1 by a score of 1-0. It's going to be Cleon Jones stepping in the box. That's righty versus Vita Blue, 2-3-6. And asked me if he's double control. Vita is semi-control. Pitcher batting, no, it's a walk. So Cleon Jones walks. And it's going to be John Milner. John Milner, the Mets' first baseman, leads the team in home runs. Bats lefty. Here's the pitch. 135. That's going to take us to an unusual play result with a blue one with a runner on first. And we're going to leave that there. We're going to grab a 4-6. 4-6. Lenient umpire at home. The home plate umpire. The home plate umpire is Harry Wendelstedt, and he's respected. So that's a no. All umpires call strike 2. Batter still at bat. Very cool. So Milner's still at bat. Here's the pitch to Milner. 5-6-6. I mean, this game is a lot of fun. 5-6-6. It's not a speed game, but it's a fun game. 5-6-6. Ask me if Vita Blue is wild. He is not. Good eye. Is the batter a good eye? He is not. Strikeout. Milner down on strikes for out number 1. And that takes us to the blue. The blue chart, which is the baseball right now chart for Jerry Grody. Here's the pitch to Grody. Runner on first. 126. Oh no, we're going to look at the 1-3. 1-3. Cold pitcher. Not a cold pitcher. He's actually a hot pitcher because he struck out the last batter. Otherwise, batter flies out to shallow center field. Right there is Jackson, who in this game is playing center. In the next game, he'll be in right. 2 away. And it's Don Hahn. Don Hahn, the center fielder for the Mets. Here's the pitch. It's a 3-4-5. And asked me if the catcher is iron. And I took down a lot of data for the catchers here. And I don't think, actually Fossey is like semi-gold. So a 3-4-5, he is not. Good eye. Is Don Hahn a good eye? He is not. It's a strikeout. And that retires the side. Second strikeout in the inning for Blue. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0 A's. It's going to be Alou leading it off in the bottom of the second on the right now chart. I'm going to pull a card for a 2D6 number. 3-6. Right now, 3-6 says, is it a cold pitcher? Well, he's not a cold pitcher, no, because his last batter was an out. So he's not cold. He didn't give up a hit. So otherwise, it's popped up. And throwing away his mask is Grody. Makes the catch, out number 1. Ray Fossey. Here's the pitch to Fossey. 3-5-5. Struggler or gilded, neither. 3-5-5. Champion. Fossey's not a champion. It's a grounder to second, unless he's a whiffer, and he is not. So it's 4-3. Mian over to Milner, 2 out. And it's Dick Green. Pitch to Green, 2-4-5. 2-4-5. Nothing under the pitcher column. Hero. Is he a hero? He is not a hero. It's popped up right side. Mian calling for it, and that retires the side. After 2 innings of play, the score is 1-0 A's. Leading it off for the Mets is going to be Buddy Harrelson, and we're going to look at the experience chart. He's an icon, and it's going to be a 1-2. Icon batter draws on experience, launches a highlight reel blast to left fence. Okay, this is one of the issues that I'm finding. Buddy Harrelson didn't hit a home run in 1973, so. And he's a scrapper, so that means that fence He's going to not be able to hit a home run, right? Okay, so that's good. They covered that. They covered that, so it was a 2-2, 2-2-4. Okay. 2-2-4. I don't know what I was looking at. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, 1-2. Okay, he was experienced icon batter. He's an icon, a blast to left fence. So we got to look at fence. We got to look at scrapper. And we're going to pull a card. It's going to probably be a single. 2, it's a single. So Harrelson singles. He's on at first. Koosman the batter, and Koosman's going to bunt. Going to pull a 4. A 4 on the bunt chart. A 4 on the bunt chart says out at first, runners advance. I love that. So it's going to be usually what it normally is. A 1-4 sacrifice. Go over to second goes Harrelson. And now it's Wayne Garrett. So with a runner at second base, 1 out, top of the third, it's a 1-0 A's lead. The Mets have the tying run at second base. Here's the pitch to Wayne Garrett. It's a 3-4-6. 3-4-6 is going to be, ask me if he's eager. Is Wayne Garrett eager? He is not. It's going to be a base on balls. So it's a walk. First and second now. Felix Mian. The pitch to Felix Mian from Vita Blue. 3-4-6 again. Eager is Mian eager. Mian is semi-eager. So he's semi-eager. We're going to pull. He is not eager. So he's not eager. It's going to be a base on balls again. Bases loaded. So Harrelson's on at third. Garrett on at second. Mian on at first. 1 out. And it's Rusty Staub. Here's the pitch to Staub. 3-4-5. Is he an iron catcher? Fosse is not an iron catcher. Is Staub a good eye? He is not a good eye. It's a strikeout. Staub. Strikeout victim number 3 for Vita Blue. And we go to the right now chart for Cleon Jones. And Cleon Jones happens to be hot because that's what he is in the game. So that's a big advantage. We're going to pull a card. 123. Well, we're looking at the right now chart. 1-6. 1-6. Hot pitcher? No. Oh, wait. He is a hot pitcher because he just struck out Staub. So if it's a hot pitcher, the fool's batter into swinging outside pitch, easy grounder to short, and that's going to retire the side. 6-3, and that's number 2, and that's number 3, and the side's retired. The Mets leave the bases loaded. The Amazons leave the bases loaded. Jerry Koosman is going to face Vita Blue. It's a 2-5-6. Ask me if Blue's a struggler. He is not. I'm sorry. Koosman. Koosman is not a struggler. Champion or patient batter? Neither. Infield drama. Infield drama. We pull another card. We look at the 2-5. Second baseman, iron. Mets second baseman. His experienced icon, he is not. He's got no 2-5, no. He's not. Otherwise, routine bouncer. It's 4-3. Mian to Milner. 1 away. Bert Campaneris is next. I'm pretty tight on my table here. I've got everything pushed together. I'm kind of messy as well, as you can see. Everything's shaking about, but we got a good game going here. We're in the bottom of the third. It's a 1-0 A's game. We're using History Maker Baseball. And we're going to pull a card for Bert Campaneris with 1 out in the bottom of the third. It's a 3-5-6. They asked me if they're the same. Bert Campaneris is a righty. Koosman's a lefty. Utility or Satsack. He's a semi-utility. Let's see what happens if we pull a bullet. No, he is not. So 3-4-6. No, it was 3-5-6. So he's not. It's a single down the third base line. So Campaneris is on first with a single. And it's going to be Joe Rudy, Joe Rudy. Joe Rudy, the batter. There he is. Here's the pitch to Rudy. 166. Workman or Gilded? No. Whiffer. Is Rudy a whiffer? He's a semi-whiffer, so we got to pull another card to see if the decider die is there, and it is. Strikeout. Out number 2, and that's the first strikeout for Koosman in this game. And it's Sal Bando. Bando homered in the first inning. Here's the pitch to Bando. 126. Is the pitcher fresh? It's the third inning, so he is fresh. So that ball is lined, caught by the second baseman, Mian, and that retires the side. So the A's leave 1 on. Score after 3. 1-0 Oakland A's. Leading it off for the Mets is John Milner. Pitch to Milner. 136. Is Blue an ace? He is not. Here's the batter, a whiffer. He's a semi-whiffer. And it says he is. Strikeout. Fourth strikeout for Blue. Out number 1. Next is Jerry Grody. He's 0 for 1. He flied out to center. 5-5-6. Ask me if he's an ace. He's not an ace. Satsack. Is Grody a Satsack? He is not. And it's going to be a ball that's driven in the gap. And that's going to roll around in the outfield. And Grody around first goes into second standing with a 1-out double here in the top of the fourth. So Grody's on its second. Not good speed at all in Grody, so he'll be going station to station. Here's the pitcher. Here's the throw from the pitch from Blue to Han. 3-4-5. 3-4-5 iron catcher. No. Good eye. Is Han a good eye? He is not. Strikeout. Strikeout number 5. 2 out. Be the right now chart for Buddy Harrelson. Here's the pitch to Harrelson. It's a 1-3. Cold pitcher. He is not a cold pitcher. He's the opposite. It's a ball that's skied to center. Reggie Jackson there. And that's going to retire the side. Let's leave the tying run on. Go to the bottom of the fourth. 1-0 A's. Reggie Jackson leading it off. Pitch to Jackson. 123. Both flash and fresh. Well, it's the fourth now, so he's semi-fresh. And Koosman is semi-flash, so we got to do this. So he is not. So grounded is short. Harrelson up with it. 1 out. So Reggie grounds out. It's going to be Gene Tennis now. Here's the pitch to Gene Tennis. 144. Flash, he's semi-flash. Let's see if we get the flash. And we do not. So is he a hero? Is Tennis a hero? He is not. The ground that is short unless he's a whiffer. He's a semi-whiffer. We're going to look. Strike 3. Second strikeout for Koosman. And Tennis strikes out, and it's going to be Alou. Jesus Alou. And that's going to be 125. Ask me if he's a struggler. He is not. Patient. Is Alou patient? He is not patient. It's be a grounded a third unless he's a whiffer, and he is not. So it's going to be a 5-3, 1-2-3 inning. And after 4 innings of play, it's 1-0 A's. Guys, this is a fun game. It's very cool. You never really have absolutely no idea what's going to happen. It's got a lot of depth and complexity to it in a good way, without it being cumbersome to follow. The charts are easy to read, and it has a good mechanic and a good flow. Jerry Koosman is going to lead off the inning for the Mets. I'll pull a card for Koosman. 146. Flash. He's semi-flash, so we're going to see if he is. Strike 3. Koosman's out on strikes. Wait a second. 1, 2, 3, 4. So at the top of the 5th, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's his 6th strikeout. 1 away. Wayne Garrett. Wayne Garrett popped up to the third baseman his first at bat. Gonna pull a card. Here's the pitch from Blue. 236. Double control or dynamic, and Blue is not double control or dynamic. Pitcher batting. Pitcher's not batting. It's a base on balls. So Garrett manages his 2nd walk of the game. The batter now is Felix Mian. Here's the pitch to Felix. It's a 134. Gold catcher. He's semi-gold. And the inside die says he is not. Champion. He is not a champion. Outfield drama. I'm going to pull a card for outfield drama. It's a 3-5. That's left fielder gold. Left fielder is Rudy. Rudy's semi-gold, so we got to pull a card for semi-gold. He is not gold. So it was 3-5. He's not gold. Otherwise, looping fly ball and drops in the gap for a double. So, and that's going to be a 3. And on a 3, base running, runners advance 2 bases on any hit, single or double. So it's going to be 2nd and 3rd. Again, the Mets are threatening. They had the bases loaded in what was 1-2 in the 3rd inning. So Mian stands at 2nd with a double, and they stopped Garrett. On a 3, it was Stoic runner fly outside the score. Runners advance 2 bases on any hit, single or double. Okay? All right, so it's going to be Rusty Staub. Here's a pitch to Rusty, usually a clutch hitter for the Mets. 123. 123 is both flash and fresh. He's semi-flash and semi-fresh. So let's pull a card. He is not. Neither one. It's a grounder to short. Infield's going to be back at this stage in the game. I don't bring him in until the 6th. So it's a grounder to short. No double play. Runners advance 1 base on hits, 2 bases on doubles. And 1. Let me look at 1 real quick. All right, so double play on ground outs. Runners hold on flyouts. Runners advance 1 base on hits or 2 base on doubles. Active runners score from 2nd on any hit with 2 outs. Any runner scores from 2nd on any hit. So we're going to go to a different section, and that was a 1. Double play on ground. Runner advances 1 base on hits, 2 bases on doubles. Active runners score from 2nd base on any hit, 2 outs. Any runner scores on a hit. It doesn't say. Where does it say? Does he score on a ground ball, or does he advance on a ground ball? Because there's no double play here, since there's runners on 2nd and 3rd with the infield back, and we're going to roll a decider die. Let's pull a decider die. So, does he score from third. Yes. Saturday says he does. Both runners advance. Actually, you know what? We're going to hold Mian, and we'll find out more about that. But it's going to be 6-3 RBI. Game is tied. And we're going to pull a card for Jones, 124. Control pitcher, Vita Blue semi-control. And we pull, if he is not control, eager is Staub eager. He is not eager. It's a base on ball. So Staub walks, and that's the third walk. No, the fifth walk of the game for Blue. Runners on first and second now. And it's Cleon Jones. Oh, wait a second. That was Cleon Jones. Hold on a second. That was Cleon Jones. And we roll, what was that roll? 124. It asked me control. No, it asked me if he was eager. He was semi-eager. So let's pull that again. And he is not eager. So then it was a base on balls for Jones. Now it's going to be Milner. Here's the pitch to Milner with 2 outs. Bases loaded. 266. Runner on first is thrown out. That's not going to happen. Leadoff batter. He's not a leadoff batter. Fly out to right, and that retires the side. But the Mets pick up one big run here, and they tie the ball game up after 4.5. It's Mets 1, A's 1. We go to the bottom of the 5th. It's going to be Ray Fosse. Green and blue against Jerry Koosman. I'm going to take a quick sip of a drink. I'll be right back. All right. We're in the bottom of the 5th. It's a 1-1 game in Game 2 of the 1973 World Series. We're using History Maker Baseball. All right, it's going to be Ray Fosse. Don't know where Ray Fosse went. Okay, he vanished. Ray Fosse vanished. Was he not in the set? Who knows? Who knows? I don't know why he's not there. All right, guys. There's a short delay in the game since we're looking for Ray Fosse. We have no idea where he's gone off to. Benares, Bando, Jackson, Alou, Tennis. It's Tennis, then Alou. Fosse batted before because we looked him up to see if. Actually, I don't think we did look him up. He may not be in the set. Let's see. Let's look for Ray Fosse. Very sticky cards, very difficult to handle. Thin paper. Okay. Did he scoot over to the Mets side? That's the question. Ray Fosse. Oh, there he is. How he got in there is beyond my explanation or understanding. All right. Ray Fosse. Let's pull a card. Here's a pitch from Jerry Koosman. 135. That's going to take us to the unusual play, and it's a blue 1, a red 3. A blue 1 And we're going to pull another card. A blue 1 is going to be the event mini chart. Umpire. 2-6. 2-6 respected umpire at home calls strike 3. And he is respected. It's Harry Wendelstedt. He's respected, so. Call strike 3 on Fossey. Fossey looks back at him, gives him a dirty look. Doesn't say too much. And it's going to be green now. Dick Green. Okay. 1-1-2. Asked me if Koosman's a flash. He's semi-flash. So it's got to be decided die. No decided die. So he's not. Sad sack. Green is not a sad sack. So check with scorer. We're going to look at the scorer. Where's that? Oh, okay. We're going to pull a card for the scorer. It says 5. Error, charge the second baseman. He's a righty, so it's going to be a shortstop. E6. And Dick Green is on it first with the error by the shortstop. All right, so Vita Blue is going to bunt him over. Going to pull a card for that. And that's a 2, and that's going to be active runner, safe at first. Blue is not active. Active runner, safe at first. Runners advance 1 base, batter out at first. Runners advance. Okay. So it's a 1-4 sacrifice. And over to second goes Green with 2 outs. And it's Bert Campaneris. The pitch from Koosman. Bert is 1 for 2. 4-4-5. 4-4-5. Ask me if he's a workman. He is not. Patient. Is Campaneris patient? He is not. It's a grounded at first. Milner flips to Koosman, covering, and that retires the side. After 5 innings of play, it's 1-1. We go to Jerry Grody leading it off for the Mets. The pitch from Vita Blue, 123. Both flash and fresh. Well, he could be. Let's see what the decided die says. It says no, so he's not. So it's a ground ball. Campaneris throws on the run and gets Grody. 1 out. Don Hahn. The pitch to Hahn from Blue, 246. Ask me if Blue's control. He's semi-control. He is not control. Eager or sad sack. He's semi-eager. He is eager. So 246. It's going to be popped up. Left side. Bando. In foul ground, makes the catch. 2 away. And it's Bud Harrelson who's 1 for 2. Here's the pitch to Harrelson, 136. Ask me if he's an ace. He is not an ace. Whiffer or cold. Harrelson could be cold. He did not strike out last time, so he's not cold. It's going to be infield drama, so we're going to pull another card. Infield drama. Say 4-5. Shortstop iron. Campaneris is not an iron shortstop. There's no way, Jose. He's actually gold. Not even semi-gold. He's straight out gold. So, otherwise, bobbled ball, but on-time throw to first, batter out. 6-3, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down. We go to the bottom of the 6th, 1-1 game. Leading it off for the A's is going to be Joe Rudi. Joe Rudi goes on to have an excellent career, decent career. Actually, now that I'm thinking of it, he didn't have a very good career at all. He had a couple of above-average seasons. He was a standout defensively for a while. When he went to California, didn't do very much. I think he was a pretty big disappointment in general. Here's the pitch to Joe Rudi, 345. Pitch from Koosman, 345. Is the catcher iron? I don't know that Grody's iron, but I will look it up. Grody is not an iron catcher. Good eye, is Rudy a good eye? He is not a good eye. It's a strikeout. Strikeout, and we go to the blue. That's strikeout number 4. 1 out. We go to the blue for Bando, the right now. Bando for a right now. I'll tell you, the pitcher's hot. Bando didn't strike out, didn't get a hit last at bat, so he is all right. So he's just normal, neutral, I guess, if you want to call it. All right, so we're gonna pull a card in the right now chart. It's a 35. Ask me if it's a hot batter. He is not. Otherwise, Bando is not a hot batter. It's Reggie. 35. Otherwise, it's a fly out to left, 2-way. And in left field, it's Jones. He's right there. And now it's Reggie Jackson. Pull a card for Reggie. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Runners on base. No. Hot batter, fence. Jackson is a hot batter. So that's going to send the ball to the fence. And Reggie is a hero, a home run king. Going to pull a card. A 2 to 6 is a home run. And that's a 2. That ball is a deep drive to right. Back goes Staub to the track, to the wall, looks up. 2 to 1, A's. Home run. Reginald Martinez Jackson. And it gives the A's a 2 to 1 lead. Stepping in the box is Tennis, and Jerry Koosman wishes he had that pitch back. We're going to shuffle. Now I just want to alert you to the fact that I worked as a croupier at Atlantic City at the Taj Mahal, Trump's ill-fated casino. So I have a tremendous ability, and as you can see, I'm actually have the camera on slow motion right now, because if I were to keep it at regular speed, you would not be able to see, okay, the cards being shuffled. Put some of these in there. There you go. Okay. Amazing job. All right, there we go. We're ready to roll. We're going to put these on top and these on top. And now we're going to mess them all up. Who knows what we're going to do. There we go. See what happens. All right, Gene Tennis, the batter. 2 to 1, A's. Reggie Jackson just connected for a home run to put the A's up 2 to 1 in the bottom of the 6th. Gene Tennis, 3, 4, 5. Iron catcher, no. Good eye. Is Tennis a good eye? He is not. It's a strikeout. Tennis strikes out, number 5 for Koosman. And we go to the top half of the 7th inning. We're going to be on the right now chart for the pitcher, Jerry Koosman. It's going to be 1-2. 1-2, cold pitcher. Is the pitcher cold? Blue? No, he did not give up a hit. So he's not. 1-2. Wait, no. Hot batter, it says. Hot batter. Why did I say cold pitcher? Hot batter. Koosman's not a hot batter. So otherwise, it's ground out to short. 6-3, 1 away. Top of the order now for the Mets. It's going to be Garrett and Mian. Here's the pitch to Garrett. 2-3-6. 2-3-6 says double control or dynamic. No. Pitcher batting. No. That was the last. So it's a base on balls. So Garrett walks for the 3rd time. He scored once. And it's Felix Mian. The pitch to Felix, 1-4-5. Struggler, no. A ground out to Mian is a righty. It's going to be a grounder to third. Throws to second, back to first. Double play, 5, 4, 3, round the horn. That retires the side. We go to the bottom of the seventh. It's 2-1 A's. Beautiful double play turned by the A's. Bando to green to tennis. Here's the pitch to Alu. Jerry Koosman still in there. 2-2-5. 2-2-5. Ask me if Koosman is a star. He is. So that's a comebacker. Koosman feels his position. Throws out Alu. Ray Fosse, the batter. Ray Fosse's 0 for 2. He's ground out and struck out. The pitch to Fosse. 2-5-6. Struggler, no. Champion or patient? He's neither. Infield drama. It's a 2-3. Second baseman, iron. Let's see. I don't think that Koosman is iron. He is not. So it's going to be a routine ground out. 4-3. Koosman to Milner. 2 away. And it's going to be Dick Green. Dick Green popped up and reached on an error by Harrelson. 1-3-5. It's a red 1. A red 1. So that's going to take us to the, I believe it's memorable plays on the field. A 1-5 rain delay. All players cold. Game resumes later. All players cold. Game called. Ignore the indoor stadiums or dry climates. Yeah, we're not doing any of that. Okay. Here's the pitch to Green. A 1-1-5. And it says, is the pitcher fresh? We're in the 7th inning. He is not fresh. Semi-fresh. Actually, I think now it was three fresh, 3 semi-fresh, and now he's neutral. So he's neutral. What was it? 1-1-5. Home run king or sad sack? Dick Green is not a home run king and not a sad sack. And it ends up being a double to left field. That ball is driven into the gap, and Green around first and into second base with a 2-out double. The A's going to allow the pitcher to bat in this situation. He's dominating the Mets. They're not going to pull him. Not in 1973. Here's the pitch to Blue. It's a 2-3-4. Runners on base, plate drama. Whoa, plate drama. Pull a card. It's a 5-6. Catcher gold. Is Grody a gold catcher? Grody is not. Otherwise, catch a ball that gets over the catcher's head, wild pitch. To third goes Green, wild pitch. Here's the pitch to Blue again, 1-1-5. 1-1-5. Is the pitcher fresh? No, he is not. Home run king. Blue is not a home run king. And it's a double to left. RBI double for Vita Blue, 3-1 A's. Wow. Bert Campaneris. The pitch, 155. Home run king is not. Fly out center field. That's out number 3, but the A's pick up 1 run on 2 hits. And they now lead it by a score of 3-1, going to the top of the 8th. Rusty Staub's going to lead it off against Vita Blue. 125. Struggler, no. Patient, no. Ground ball to third. Bando fires to first, one away. Cleon Jones, the batter. Cleon Jones is 0 for 1. He's walked twice. Here's the card. 2-2-4. Pitching at home, yes, he is. That's popped up. Left side. Right there is Campaneris. 2 out. Top of the 8th. 4-5-6. 4-5-6. Patient. And that's Milner now. Milner is not patient. 4-5-6. He is not patient. It's fly out center field. And that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down. Go to the bottom of the 8th. The bottom of the 8th is going to be Joe Rudy leading it off. I'm going to use the chemistry, team chemistry chart. 1-3. 1-3. Pitching team harmony. Well, there's semi-dissonance, so that's not going to happen. Infielder makes diving stab. Otherwise, single. It's a single for Rudy. Now we're going to go to the right now chart. Here's the pitch to Bando. It's a 1-6. 1-6 says hot pitcher. No, because he gave up a hit. Otherwise, batter lines a clean single past second base. And then it has a little, like a pyramid sign. And that pyramid sign means something. I don't remember what it means. The pyramid sign, what does that mean? Oh, if batter has a delta rating, use that result. And this batter, Bando, does not have a delta rating. It's going to be a single. And what kind of a single? It's going to be runners advance, 1 base on hits, 2 bases on doubles. Okay, so first and second, nobody out. Reginald Martinez Jackson, he homered in his last at bat. He's 2 for 3. Here's the pitch. So 1-1-6. 1-1-6, fresh. He's not fresh. Utility or sad sack? Not utility or sad sack. It's going to be a single to left unless he has a pyramid. He does not. The triangle. So a single to left and the bases are loaded. Stopping at third is Rudy. 3 consecutive singles. Now that makes Koosman a semi-struggler. And we're going to have to go to the bullpen. There's no way around it at this point. And we're going to take a quick look and see who pitched in this game so we can kind of recreate history a little bit. So while the computer is searching that, I'm going to grab a quick sip. Okay, for the Mets, Sadecki. Ray Sadecki was the first pitcher to come in. So let's see if we have Ray Sadecki. And we're going to bring him in even if we don't have him. I mean, we can create a card very quickly for Ray Sadecki. I wish they would sell like blank cards so you can just write in Sadecki real quick and just keep him as a regular normal pitcher without any qualities. There he is. So we do have him. So Ray Sadecki's coming in to face Gene Tennis. And we're going to start Sadecki in blue. Bases loaded, infield in for the Mets. Ray Sadecki, lefty, versus Tennis. Here's the pitch, 3-3-3. Not exactly what we want to see. Utility or sad sack? He's neither. It's going to be a triple in the gap with 3 stars, meaning home run king hits home run. He's a semi-home run king, so we have to pull a card. And he is not a home run king. So that stays as a triple, hits off the top of the fence, and it's a 3-run bases clearing triple. 1, 2, 3. Rudy comes in, followed by Bando, and Jackson's being waved around. And it's a 6-1 lead by the A's. They broke it open here with this 3-run triple by Gene Tennis. Infield's in. Jesus Alou, 155. Home run king. Alou's not a home run king. Fly out center field. And that may be a sacrifice fly. Runners hold on flyouts. F8. 1 out. Next is going to be Ray Fosse. Here's the pitch to Fosse. Infield in for the Mets. 155 again. Fosse's not a home run king. It's a fly out to center. Again, he holds. Shallow fly. And then it's Dick Green. 4-5-5. Flash. Sadecki is semi-flash. He is not flash. Home run king. Green is not a home run king. Grounder to first. Milner, he's right there, takes it unassisted. And that retires the side. But after the 3-run triple, Sadecki mows him down 1, 2, 3, but too little too late. We go to the top of the 9th. Mets are down 6-1. It's a sad day here for the Mets in 73, game 2. Jerry Grody leading it off. Pitch from Blue, 2-3-3. Ace or star. He's semi-star. He is not a star. Slugger. Grody's not a slugger. Fly ball center field. Right there is Jackson. 1 away. Now it's Don Hahn. Don Hahn is 0 for 3. It's a 2-3-4. Runners on base, no. Hot batter. Don Hahn is not a hot batter. It's popped up, left side. Bando. Right there, out number 2. And it's Buddy Harrelson. We're going to let Buddy bat out of respect. 2-3-6. Double control, no. Pitcher batting, no. Base on balls, so Harrelson walks. Now we're going to get a pinch hitter for Koosman. Who pinch hit in this series for the Mets? Let's take a quick peek. For the Mets, who oh great. I just lost wherever I was. I don't know where I was. Christ. Hold on a second. Oh, no, it's not there. 1973 World Series. What happened to that? (1973) WS. Game 2. Game 2, pinch hitting for the Mets was George Theodore and Ed Kranepool. Let's see if Eddie Kranepool's around to pin. There he is. Love Ed Kranepool, so we're going to let him. He's a lefty, but it doesn't matter at this point. Oh, there's Theodore. All right, we'll let Theodore bat. He's a righty. So George Theodore's coming in. Bud Harrelson is on at first with 2 outs in the top of the 9th. It's a 6-1 Oakland A's lead. Pinch hitter. And here goes George Theodore. The pitch from Blue went out away from a complete game victory. 1-1-4. 1-1-4. Fresh. No. Sad sack or patient. Neither. Oh, it's a single to right. And stopping at second is, so Theodore pinch hit single, first and second for the Mets. And we go to the chemistry chart. Chemistry chart, the batter now is going to be, wait a second. Batter now is going to be Wayne Garrett, excuse me. 2-3. 2-3 says pitching team harmony. Well, they're semi-harmony, and they are harmony. Marginal pitch, catches corner, strikeout. Ball game over. Garrett strikes out. Vita Blue gets his, what is that, 5, 6, 7 strikeout of the game. And he wins it by a score of 6-1. So Vita Blue pretty much dominated the Mets. And the Mets had 1 hit, 2 hits, 3 hits, 4 hits, 4 hits, and I believe they had 1 error. They had 1 error by the shortstop, Buddy Harrelson. The A's had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 hits. And I do not believe they had any errors. Nope. And that's a line score. Final score, 6-1. A's in Game 2 of the 1973 World Series. The A's had 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. The Mets had 1 run, 4 hits, and 1 error. So Vita Blue pitches a 4-hitter. Gets the win. Gave up only 1 run. A ground ball to Rusty Staub. He walked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Walked 6 and struck out. What did I say? I believe he struck out 7. So he gave up a lot of walks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gave up a lot of walks. So, oh, wait. 1, 2, that's 4, 5, 6, 7 walks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 walks. Holy moly. I didn't think you can walk that many guys. That's crazy. It's hard to believe you gave up that many walks. And I didn't really notice it. Anyway, that's the ball game, guys. Hope you enjoyed it.